July 31st, 2026 is a year away, but it's also a brand new day. Spider-Man, brand new day, hits theaters that day. Today is National Spider-Man Day, and some little tidbits, some cool tidbits of information dropped today about that movie, and I want to talk about it. Hey everyone, this is Digital Charcuterie. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you are looking forward to Spider-Man brand new day, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you don't like the video, hit that like button. So we're going to talk about Spider-Man today. Look, Tom Holland Spider-Man. I feel like when you talk to a lot of people about Tom Holland Spider-Man, he is not their number one. You get Tobey Maguire, and lately the Andrew Garfield train has come in at full steam ahead. But Tobey Maguire seems to be the front runner of that. But Tom Holland, I think Tom Holland has actually been a great Spider-Man. He hasn't been put in the greatest situations of Spider-Man necessarily, though. I am a massive fan of Far From Home. No, Far From Home? Yeah, Far From Home, the second one. I think that one where he's in like Europe. I thought that was great. I thought, that's the one when we saw, because he doesn't have an Uncle Ben in the MCU. That's when we saw that Tony Stark, the way I interpreted it, was that Tony Stark was kind of the Uncle Ben to this iteration of Spider-Man, for better or worse, of course. If you like, you don't like it, whatever. So that's kind of how I saw it. I saw him like dealing with the aftermath of Tony Stark's death and how he's dealing with it and what it means for him to become Spider-Man, now to actually become Spider-Man. And then we go into No Way Home, and now we're getting brand new day. Yesterday, we got a little tease also with brand new day that really, really excited me. We're going to get Boomerang and Tarantula possibly in this, possibly teased. Nothing confirmed today, but we saw some stuff teased yesterday for Boomerang and Tarantula, which got me very excited. I was like, oh man, I want to do a Spider-Man video. I had the Lobo one drop yesterday, so I didn't have time to do that. But then today, of course, National Spider-Man Day, we got some really cool scoops coming to us. And first, I want to bring this one up on the screen right here. And this is from The Hollywood Reporter. Boom. There's Mark Ruffalo, who, of course, if you don't know, plays the Incredible Hulk in the MCU, taking over from Edward Norton. And I love that Incredible Hulk movie. I actually like Ruffalo as the Incredible Hulk as well. Mark Ruffalo returning as Hulk for Spider-Man 4. So this has been like, look, this has been speculated on for quite some time now, but now it is official. This is The Hollywood Reporter saying this. And it says, Spider-Man Brand New Day has found a smashing star to join Tom Holland in the Sony Marvel movie sequel. Mark Ruffalo is returning to reprise the role of Bruce Banner, a.k.a. the Hulk, in the feature, which comes 14 years after the actor joined the MCU in the Avengers. The move had been rumored for a while, but only firmed up as the script came together and as production gears up for beginning of this month in England. At the same time, Michael Mando, known for his work on Better Call Saul, is returning to the role of Scorpion, the villain from whom he first appeared in Spider-Man Homecoming, the 2017 feature that kicked off the Holland-centric Spider-Man movies. Holland's Spider-Man films have always been paired with a more seasoned actor such as Robert Downey Jr., Samuel L. Jackson, and Benedict Cumberbatch, playing key characters Iron Man, Nick Fury, and Doctor Strange, respectively. The movies invoke the tone of classic Marvel Team Up, a series from the 70s and 80s that featured Spider-Man partnering with another hero for an escapade. Brand New Day, however, is stacking the deck on John Bernthal, who is also in the call sheet to play the role of vigilante known as the Punisher. It's the character's first big screen appearance in the MCU and first movie appearance in general since 2008 action Punisher Warzone, in which the late Ray Stevenson played the role, a bloody role. That movie is violent to the nines. I enjoy it. I enjoy the other Punisher too, with Thomas Jane, and of course the Dolph Lundgren Punisher, which I was at the movie rental store in the early 90s, and I had it in my hand because I was obsessed with the Punisher as like an 11-year-old kid, and someone said, don't rent that. It's horrible. And my mom took it out of my hand, put it back, and she said, pick something else. Those are my memories of that movie. Even though I've seen it, I remember that more than the movie itself. The plot details are being kept under the vest, but you can bet that the mighty Marvel Manor, Spider-Man, Punisher, Hulk will all fight one another, before they figure out who the bad guys are. Sony and Marvel had no comment. So I guess still not officially confirmed. Destin Daniel Cretton is directing the feature that has regular Spider-Man scribes Chris McKenna and Eric Summers writing the script. Brand New Day has a release date of July 31st, 2026. Ruffalo has appeared in numerous Marvel projects, including Avengers Age of Ultron, the Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. He most recently appeared in the Disney Plus series She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and had a cameo in Cretton's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Mando was a key character in all six seasons of Saul, playing the complicated drug dealer Nacho Varga. Mando also appeared in the sci-fi series Orphan Black. Ruffalo is rep by UTA and Lighthouse Management, while Mando is rep by UTA and Underground. And that is that story right there. Few takeaways from this one. It's all very exciting. Look, I was born in the 80s, early 80s, 81, and I grew up loving Spider-Man. Batman was my number one, Spider-Man number two, Superman, go down the list like that. In the late 80s, I got a Superman comic with the Punisher in it, and then I just became obsessed with Punisher. But before that, growing up in that timeline, you had the 60s Spider-Man, some 80s Spider-Man around like that. And there were episodes of these animated series that I watched where Spider-Man and Hulk would team up together, or they'd be in the same episodes together. And they were always one of my favorite. They were always my favorite duo, aside from Batman and Robin. They were my favorite duo. I love Spider-Man and Hulk. And then kind of as time went on, and as I grew up, Hulk and Wolverine were kind of more of a thing, especially as I got older. And then kind of Spider-Man and Hulk kind of like it lost its in favor. Like there was no more in favor of Hulk and Spider-Man. So just bringing it all in, this very much excites me as someone who grew up loving these two characters, loving them together in the same storylines and stuff like that. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. I know it's supposed to be like a grounded street level movie itself. So how they're going to incorporate the Hulk into that, I think they can. I think there's a plan. I don't know what the script is. You don't know what the script is, so we can't make a judgment on that just yet. But I do think there's a way to do that, obviously, and to make these characters relatable and not focus too much on the fantastical, even though it is, it's a Hulk monster. Obviously, the rumor has it that he's going to be more Hulk-like than how he was in Endgame. And then, of course, you have Punisher. Are they going to tone down Punisher from the series? Are they going to tone down Punisher even from the new Daredevil Born Again series? How are they going to approach him? So what their game plan is, I'm very curious how the three of them are going to interact together. For those of you wondering, it was a Marvel's Tale Adventure of Spider-Man. Came out in 1989. That was my first introduction to Punisher, and I became obsessed ever since. I got like so many war zones. I don't think my parents knew what I was reading because it was pretty violent, but it was a lot of fun. But I can't wait to see what they're going to do with these characters together in this movie. And of course, man, oh man, I cannot wait to see Scorpion. Cannot wait to see what they do with Scorpion. I'm really hoping that it is like a true to form Scorpion. Like this is Scorpion. Like, the Scorpion from the comics, from the animated series, the Scorpion that you know and love, that we all know and love, that we want to see. Not just a dude with a Scorpion tattoo. I want to see him melded in that costume. I guess I want to see it happen. Are we going to get some J. Jonah Jameson action in this? Obviously nothing reported here, but I can't wait. I have a lot of high hopes for this movie. I know the MCU is kind of, people are all over the place how they feel about the MCU. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. I know a lot of people who have, who seem to love it, and I'm really excited to see where they're going with that. But Spider-Man, everyone loves Spider-Man. Now, can you get as good as the Spider-Verse movies? I don't know. I did my rankings on Letterboxd of all of them. Spider-Man's so much fun. And as long as you have fun with the character, I think this movie could be a good time. Is it going to change the way we view superhero movies? I highly doubt it. But again, the interaction with Hulk, Spider-Man, and Punisher could be really, really intriguing and intense as well. And I'm curious what they're going to be doing. And one thing I do wonder, because MCU for me has always had this issue with stakes. Like, what are the stakes going to be? Are they going to be higher? And is everyone going to survive? And obviously, I mean, those three characters are. But I'm really excited Punisher's getting his big screen MCU debut. Like I said, I'm a fan of the two previous Punisher movies. I just can't. This is just awesome. I just can't wait to see what they're going to do with this. It's really exciting stuff. The other thing they showed this little sneak peek right here of the costume. Look at this. They're going back to the roots, man. No more CG, flat costumes. We got the webbing is like pulsing out like Tobey Maguire. Looks a little bit Andrew Garfield here. Little subtle hint at a spider emblem. Like just the one he had at the end of No Way Home. I was just like that. I wanted that forever. I don't know if this is going to be that. It doesn't quite look like it, but that one to me was perfect Spider-Man at the end of No Way Home when he's swinging around Christmas time in New York. That to me, I'm just like, I know there was that people were speculating that he might appear in the Hawkeye show. Obviously, that didn't happen. Spoilers for Hawkeye if you haven't seen it. But the only reason why I would have wanted him to show up was just to see that costume again, because I thought that costume was fantastic. So the plot details remain thin right now. We'll do some speculating, discussing on the channel as days goes by. But yeah, this just to me just look like it sounds like they're on the right track with this movie here, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go, how they're going to play out with it, and what they're going to do. Are they going to utilize? Are they going to use comics at all as their basis, or is it just like just a whole new kind of story? But again, Spider-Man always teamed up. There was always Spider-Man and somebody else in these stories, and I love. I mean, I always love Spider-Man alone, but I love when he teamed up with other heroes, and I'm glad that we've been getting that. I'm glad we're going to get that even more, and I just can't wait to see where we're going to go with that. All right, everybody, this is Digital Charcuterie. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about this Spider-Man Brand New Day, July 31st, 2026 release date. Are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? And how do you feel about Punisher and Hulk and Scorpion joining the and of course, maybe Tarantula, maybe Boomerang joining the fray? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Give us a like and a subscribe. And until next time, maybe the master of your own universe.